Hello everyone. In this video, I will talk about another search function in Elan. Okay, for this, I go to search here, and this time I go to structured search multiple EAF. And when I click on this, I will have another dialog box, and it will have three functions: substring search, single layer search, and multiple layer search. Now, substring search is very similar to the one that I already described in the previous videos. But I will still show how it works. Again, the first thing that I do is to define domain, okay, practice and load. And for example, when I write mama as the lexical sign to find, and when I hit the find button, this is what I see. And in the previous video, you will remember that there should be 25 instances of the use of lexical sign mama. But as you see in this search, there are more because it is searching for all sorts of mama annotations, whether it's lexical sign or it is in the explanations. So with this search function, substring search function, it's a bit difficult to, define it furthermore. So for this reason, what you can do is to use single layer search. Okay, single layer search gives you more options. Again, here I write, for example, mama. Okay, just a second. And I can choose the option case sensitive. Okay, and then when I click on find. Yes. This also gives you some kind of the percentages. With the right click, I can see the concordance view again. So this is the concordance view. Again, right click, and I can see the frequency view like this. This frequency view will be more meaningful. For example, remember we also search for the lexical sign how in Dutch, written as who. And then when I click on this, again, it will give me all the annotations that include who. And if you will remember, there are 4 different variants. Now I want to see which variant is the most frequent, and I can get that information with this, the show me the frequency function. It's almost there. Okay. And then if I go to the frequency view, I see that B variant for this lexical sign is the most common one, is the most frequent one. Okay, another thing that we can do here, for example, is to look at the frequency of different types of classifier constructions. There are different types of classifiers. It can be entity classifier or, for example, handling classifier. And in this data, I know that entity classifiers are coded as EC and handling classifiers are coded as HC. Now, what I want to do, okay, just to look for the frequency of a certain type of construction on a specific type of tier. Okay, for this reason, I go to, I want to do my search only one tier, so classifier type, I choose that one, and I will write a simple formula, as you see on the screen. However, since this formula, I should change substring match to regular expression, okay? And then when I hit the find button, now it will give me all the annotations that has happened on the classifier tier. Okay, and it directly gives me the frequency view, and it seems that entity classifiers is the most frequent type that has been annotated on this specific tier called class type or classifier type.